Chef Jeff, the Rogue Chef here, and today we're going to teach our office manager, Janine Gurley, how to make bruschetta. It's a really simple appetizer that you can do. So we've got a baguette, some butter, some garlic, some mint, some basil, some mozzarella, different tomatoes, some lime juice. I like lime juice over lemon. Salt, pepper, and some oil and vinegar. So first off, we're going to start by making our garlic butter so we can do our crostinis. Right now, that's about a stick of butter and about a teaspoon or so of fresh garlic. We're going to put that in the microwave for about 30-40 seconds, and we're going to cut the crostini. So we're going to cut the end off. You want it a little thicker because it's going to have a little bit wetter ingredients. So just cut them about a half-inch thick on a bias or in a diagonal, and then you're going to cut all the way to the end.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Keep your hands. Yeah. What we'll do now is line them up on our sheet tray with my parchment paper. Now we're going to brush both sides with the garlic butter mixture, because I'm on a 350-degree oven until they're nice and toasty, about 10 to 15 minutes. So while the crostinis are toasting, we're going to take our tomatoes. We've got a nice little firm yellow tomato. And you want your tomatoes to be a little bit more firm for this because it's going to be diced and you want it whole. So you just cut the end off and then make fairly thick slices, about a 1/4 inch thick. And then you just want to go down. Nice slices and then dice them up. So I recommend you get a variety of tomatoes. Just adds in the flavor, changes the flavor profile on it, and adds some depth to it.
I don't know how to hold it any other way.
So if it gets to the end like you can't, just take a fork.
Okay.
And you can use that to hold the end.
And then, oops. I'm going to cut it one more time.
Now we're going to do some flavorings. And we've got some fresh basil here. And an easy way to cut the basil. And we're going to start with a chiffonade, which is basically just a thin cut. I'm going to cut the ends off them, the stems. But then you can roll it. And you can roll it in any direction. We're actually going to chiffonade it and then dice it up. But then you just want to do thin cuts. And you can rest the knife against your fingers and kind of push the basil through. And when it gets like this, clean it off. And use the shape of the knife to help with this. Roll it up. And then real thin. Watch it. And then we'll mix these and we'll put those into our bowl. This is a mix of some Italian spices, so it also has a little bit of thyme, oregano, there's a little red pepper flake, but then we'll just sprinkle some of this in there too. And then hit it with a squeeze of a little bit of lime juice, pepper, and salt. And we'll start with a blood orange. We'll just drizzle a little bit in at a time. And then I have a Tuscan herb. So this will enhance flavors, and it'll also help enhance the flavor of the herbs that are already in there.
So about the same or less?
A little bit less. This is a bourbon barrel-aged balsamic vinegar.
It smells like bourbon. Same or less?
A little bit, about a tablespoon. Because we're also going to put some over the top.
Okay. I'm going to taste this and see what I think.
What's it need?
Needs more seasonings.
More herbs?
More herbs.
More herbs. The longer this sits, the better the flavors will be because it'll meld together and blend together. let it sit for about 2 hours ideally before you use it.
I'm gonna try again. That's better.
So what I'm gonna do right now is take out some of this because we're gonna do 2 different presentations on it. We have some mozzarella slices. We're gonna dice some of it and put it in here, and then we're going to leave some of it whole slices, and we'll put the mozzarella onto the crostini and then put the tomatoes on top. And then we're gonna dice this just like you would your tomatoes. Now we're gonna check our crostinis, see how they're doing. And they look like they're done. They are actually been in here for about 18 minutes. Take them off and let them cool, because you want them to be cool. Now these you can do the day before. First way with the hole, so we'll take it, cut the mozzarella in half, and then place half on each thing. On these, you got a slotted spoon, get it? And if some falls off to the side, it might. And we'll just load the rest of them up like that. So we have just the tomatoes and the mozzarella. So you'll do the same thing.
Oh.
Finish it off.
Maybe. I'm gonna try it this way.
I'm gonna try it this way.
Let's go rogue.